nice post-plant lineup for this position is if you go with your nades into this corner, you get stuck, and then you're gonna aim with the icon of your knife. You want to aim at this like split in the wall, and then you want to aim a little bit to the left. It is not too important. You can also aim directly on this one. If you, for example, cannot remember that you have to go a little bit to the left, but then the grenade will not land perfectly, so just go a little bit to the left, and then you're gonna throw. Just a normal throw, super easy, and will land perfectly on the bump. If the bomb is planted on this position, all you have to do is move from this corner to this corner, and you can also get stuck here pretty easily. And if you're stuck, we're gonna aim yet again with the icon of our knife in this little lamp, so the top of the knife is in the lamp, and then we just do a normal throw. So again, super easy, and as you can see, it lands perfectly on the bump. If the bomb is planted on this spot for a flower or a secret, you're gonna go back to the window here and gonna line yourself up on this flower here. So you're gonna get stuck here, and then you make sure that your crosshair is in the corner of this railing and obviously the pillar of the railing. You wanna go a little bit to the inside here, and then you just do a normal throw, and then your grenade will bounce perfectly off on the bump. Here's also a nice lineup if you're stuck in duck out, either on attack or on defense. This works for both sides, to actually defend the bomb or to make sure that no one plants the bomb. You're gonna go into this corner over here, and you're gonna line up your normal crosshair with the top of the balcony here and this engravement in the wall. So you basically find this cross point here, so like that, and you're just gonna do a normal throw. As you can see, the grenade lands perfectly on sight and defense, or make sure that nobody plants. Here's a nice support grenade which you can throw at a art, so you can make sure that people are not standing there or getting pushed out of the position or actually getting damaged. So basically what you have to do is stand in this position over here on the edge where it goes up and stays flat. Here it doesn't have to be super perfect, and then you're gonna aim with your normal crosshair at this little like thing where it goes up and then down here again, and just gonna aim at that spot. You're gonna throw the nade, and as you can see, it lands perfectly here, and it even hits the person if standing on a box. To throw a knife that covers the entirety of a side, we're gonna go into this corner. I know it's a pretty basic corner here, and we're gonna aim with the point of the knife icon. So this one right here, so it looks a little bit like this. We're gonna aim at this part over here, and we just line up everything. It doesn't have to be super perfect, and we just normal throw it. This knife will perfectly land in the middle of the side and covers almost the entirety of the A side, but it's obviously very easy to destroy, so I would not recommend doing it too often in a row. From the same position, we can also throw an indestructible knife, which doesn't cover the entire side, but still a good portion, mainly the right side. So same position, same lineup basically. We're gonna go from this spot to this spot now, but still we're using the point here and a normal throw. As you can see, this knife lands on top of here, so it is basically indestructible and still covers a pretty big portion of a side. A nice knife for the left side only is one where you're gonna go into this corner here. So we're gonna move from here to here. You can get stuck here in this corner, and we're gonna aim at this part of the roof here. So same thing, same lineup. We're gonna go with the point of the knife icon, normal throw, and it will land for the left side only. As you can see, it is still destructible, but it's an awkward angle to shoot at, and it still covers a huge area on the left side. A quick knife that you can throw if you're on A side and want to have people on B, you're gonna go into this corner over here, you're gonna get stuck in this corner thing, and then you're gonna, same thing, aim with the pointy thing of our knife icon in this corner over here. So this little like edge here, we're gonna aim in that, and we're gonna just normal throw, and as you can see, it flies all over the map and lands perfectly on B side. If you're defending on A, I would not recommend doing a huge lineup. Just throw a knife on this wall here, and it should be good to go. A nice sneaky flashbang which you can throw is a flashbang against this broken piece on the wall here. If you throw it in there, basically everybody that will stand and look on the side here, besides the person that is in here, will get flashed by it. It's super sneaky, nobody will see it coming. You can also throw a flashbang directly over this, but you run into the problem that you might flash your teammates while they run in, which could lead to you getting flamed. Another nice flashbang which you can throw is against this metal piece here, and this will also make sure that this person in the corner is blinded, but still has the same problem that your teammates could get flashed as well. For the lineup on B side, we're gonna go into this corner over here, and we're gonna make sure that we're stuck in this corner, so we're not moving anymore, and then we can count up to 3 tiles here. So this one over here, and we're gonna do a simple jump throw. So first spacebar and then a throw, and the grenade flies over the entire map and lands perfectly on the spot, and it does a lot of damage to the person trying to defuse the bomb. If the bomb is planted a little bit more to the mid of the spot, instead of like immediately planted on the box, we can still go in the same spot and still have kind of the same lineup here. But now we have to aim a little bit higher, and we can use this point here from the lamp as a kind of a cross point here. So we're gonna aim here and here. And from here, we're gonna do the same thing, jump throw, and this thing should land perfectly on the bomb. If the bomb is planted for B-Link, there's an easy lineup where you can go into this corner. It's a little bit more risky because obviously you're pretty exposed to this one. But all you have to do is line the icon of your knife with this corner of the edge here. And if you just throw, you can see that it lands perfectly for the B-Link spot. For a knife that covers the entirety of B side, we're going to go in this corner over here. To keep it consistent, we're going to do the same lineup thing where we're going to use the point of our knife icon, and we're going to go to the third bar here, to the third roof thingy. Aim in the middle, just normal throw, and as you can see, it lands perfectly in the middle of sight, but it's obviously very easy to destroy. From the same position, you can also throw a knife that lands in a B hall and covers a little bit of B side as well. This time we're gonna go same position, gonna get stuck here. I'm gonna aim at the lower part here with our knife point icon, and we're gonna just normal throw it. It is not indestructible by any means, but it's a little bit harder to destroy, awkward positioning, and it covers the entirety of B hall and a little bit of side as well. For an indestructible knife on B side and B link, we're going to go into this corner over here at the spawn. You can get stuck in here as well. Same thing with the lineups, we're going to use the point of our knife icon, and we're going to aim at this area over here. So we're going to aim a little bit below the top part here, so we're going to aim at the end of the diamond shape, and we're going to just normal throw. As you can see, it lands perfectly inside of the green. It's almost like pretty much indestructible, and you still cover a huge area with this knife. Here's a retake knife on A side if you're on B. Go into this box over here, gonna go in the first box and gonna aim with the pointy thing of your knife icon in between those two roof tiles here, and just a normal throw. As you can see, the knife lands completely in the middle and maybe helps your team to retake A side or just detect people. If you KO on the defending side, you can also throw a knife from this position, which makes sure that the attackers cannot push as fast. So you're gonna go line up in this corner. We're gonna aim yet again with the pointy thing of our knife icon, and we're gonna look for the third roof tile here, so this one over here, and we're just gonna do a normal throw. This one lands on the tree here, so it's pretty hard to destroy, and nobody will see it coming, and it covers like a huge area over here. Here's one alternative knife which you can also throw, which is a little bit more easy to destructible, but maybe catches people off guard, and it covers a lot more area. All you have to do is line up your crosshair pointy thing with this one over here, so like that, and just a normal throw. It lands perfectly in front of them, but maybe people just do not expect the knife coming that way. And also from the same position, you can throw a knife which is on the corner of this one over here, which is a lot harder to destroy. Still not indestructible, but it's an awkward angle and still covers a huge area. Here's a pretty easy flashbang on a B-Link. All you have to do is throw over this curve here. Just make sure it's somewhere in this area, and you're going to blind everybody that is going to be on site. B-Link doesn't have too many good flashbangs. You can obviously throw a very short flash here and then peek with your flash, or you can throw one against this wall here. It's a little bit more risky since you have to peek out a little bit. But whatever you do, do not throw a flashbang here, because it basically lands behind this box and will not flash anybody besides maybe a person standing over here.